Okay, FM 101.7.
Inti mama ko Prof Asare wona me mamu so Prof Asare say president a breach law no say obetina Facebook na Facebook no oba be announce say ya cancel referendum. Prof, and you may good evening.
Afia good evening Patrick saying.
Nya ko panda ma na so
yes so adom ne mo mpa bonti na ja eguso.
Yo, ye do twedi ampo ase. Now say president a breach constitution so obetina TV so. Na there be TV kura social media Facebook e hona oya live streaming one man announcement say ya cancel referendum no. The article crown also we breach your constitution no.
You president say no you know what to me no the oya no was stating opinion the opinion but if he intends to act on that opinion then it will be unconstitutional. And the article Mijna so Ediaka Sano ye Article 294. Now before ye be call Article 294 no or say ye tuyabo na ye ti process na say obika so be amend constitution processor or go through there were two types of articles in the constitution, entrenched, any non-entrenched. Non-entrenched, no. So, okay, over amendia. A Jumani idea parliamentarians, Nejuma. At the end of it, no, one more voting, and when 2/3 of parliamentarians vote to say amendia, na ya amendia there no. Now to initiate amendment of non-entrenched provision on the bill no your piece of paper keke bill and your law and your order and your regulation and your common law. Bill is just a piece of paper. It can be withdrawn anytime that the sponsor wants. If you read standing order 133 a bill can be withdrawn anytime because a bill is just a piece of paper. Now, if you are taking Article 243(1), the president is correct to say, Obetimia directed the Minister of Local Government, so on could withdraw that bill. I have no problem with that. It is perfectly right under the Constitution as well as under the standing orders. Then you go to non-entrenched provision. A honor process is very different because non-entrenched, Parliament alone cannot amend a non-entrenched provision. It has to be sent to the people. And now, you see, you freedom. Now, before overcall your freedom, Constitution is say you never be brave. Number one, throw bill. Or throw bill, publish your gazette. Or publish your gazette, slow down 6 months, go around, educate your man for Mundi Hua Bobo. Then after 6 months, speaker, ever bill, at the Ama Council of State. Council of State, within 30 days, one by advice, say, okay, Adi, Yenuya again, Monkoso. Council of State, sir, go ahead now. Now, you introduce bill, our parliament. You have to be first reading. Unya yes, first reading in parliament. Ne pet na what for bill no are locking no. Obroni friend no abeyan. What lock bill no. The reason I lock bill is because now you are going into the referendum stage, and to go into the referendum stage, it has to go to another constitutional office, which is the Electoral Commission. In the Electoral Commission, yes, bill then he looks at it, and then you are prepared. BBI a friend of constitutional instrument. Constitutional instrument, and yet bill, and yet law, and yet part of the law. Okay, Article 11(7) is part of the laws of the country. Into this, and yes, our constitutional instrument now. Or start the Parliament. You are publishing your gazette. Now at that Parliament for 21 days. After 21 days, na be emra. It say Ghana, your emra. A say you be a referendum. December 17th referendum no asem a yeko bisaye nie answer no ye ba ko ye yes what person 2 years foundation yellow no so radiate no so person otu no a foundation brown no so nsem a ye ba Ghana me no be bobo edibedi hu nkomo no so now that the bill no a creating law no untimi sanko yi bill no article 294 say once we get to that stage no then the bill cannot be acted on further because to act on the bill no at that point no will be to interfere with the constitutional instrument.
Inti Prof.
That's the difference.
Inti Prof. O pa che say na che say baby aye draw we obi antumi nye referendum no ho hwe chinchini a 17th no e was here call ahead near to abanana. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. Entina your mamo long window. Normally before you even get to the gazette, you know, now President Lenin Crawford person change it. They've had stakeholder consultation, they've had media group. Almost 2 years before it gets to the bill. And once you have the bill, it's 6 months. During that 6 months period, you may withdraw. Then it goes to the Council of State. You can withdraw. Then after a while, you can no longer withdraw because bill no akwada no a friend of constitutional instrument or your law no are very complicated. Relationships are very complicated. And just easy to say Article 243 akoyi bill no anu akoyi bill no. They say what bill based on the bill mra. Into no to say akoyi bill na mra na wo ho no ye fa mra ni dey. The law is such that you can no longer go and withdraw the bill, or if you withdraw the bill, it is of no significance.
And Upacha said the life of the bill still continues. Said the Yeka say, irrespective of idea and Attorney General, any local government minister, to withdraw it, the life still continues.
Yes, the withdrawing it is of no significance because there's a law stating say they will hold the referendum.
Okay.
And that law has not been annulled.
Okay.
So if you are a country of law, the referendum should come on.
But Prof,
when the referendum comes on, yes.
Mami Mbusa, a very interesting question. If you take it whichever way you say. Inti Ghana hanyina say any parliament in 275 MPs no. Oma born to the extent that open a hotel law na say to the extent that minority cry to say yes, president a kick start a process to cancel a referendum. It's yam to babio. They have accepted it. Omo kra mo ka say whether or not president betimi atena Facebook and do that into omo call Supreme Court for interpretation. But what they also just said the life of the bill is still continuing. Indeed, 275 MPs in Parliament. Open, I would disagree this way.
Because Inusa Husseini, who is the ranking member for the Constitutional and Legal Affairs Committee, he holds the same view. Makai, I read the same thing. Then, even outside Parliament, people like in the Bugri, and then Obia law, and now Obia team governance as you know. Unum say if there is a law, constitutional instrument, there is a law there. You see 2 weeks ago, you used to know the car say, look, once the law is there, he's going ahead with the election because he's not going to postpone it to 2020, and postponing it will cause all kinds of problems for them. There's a law in place, and once there's a law in place, it is so clear, say, the law cannot be annulled by simply removing a piece of paper. What a dear law with just a piece of paper, removal of a piece of paper. To effectively annul a CI, you have to actually send the CI back to Parliament, lay it in Parliament for 21 days, and then get 2/3 of the MPs to vote to annul it. That is the proper process for annulling a constitutional instrument. And you can see this Article 11.7. It will tell you how to create a CI, and look at Article 297. Article 297 will tell you how to undo the CI. A CI cannot be undone by withdrawing a bill. The CI is a law. A law and kasa. Into one more part say What would you say? Just withdrawing a piece of paper from Parliament can negate a whole law. Now,
I get your point, Prof.
Forward.
But Prof, I mean, throw back. Let me hear what the committee itself at the committee level in Parliament. My throw back is here. Why?
Okay.
Thank you so much. Prof. Asare, and then Nature Nkoma or Chimu say President Ebu Emranase.
Okay, FM 101.7.